Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Functioning Chat. I see we have a few people in with us. Nana 9 Acres, welcome. Stephanie, thank you for coming in. Jamie's Country Living, Teresa's in with us, and Joe, Fix It For You, is in with us. Hello, Joey. Mr. Sit in the Side Room, I love how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our guests, and we have Michelle from Big Valley Living, JJ hiding away in the side in there, I seen. Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead, Joey hiding away from everything on the side. And the two that showed up for class together are Dale and Lisa. Thank you. How's
hand in
everybody doing?
hand, they walk to class.
We're great.
Well, I see Skip's in with us, Angela the Inquisitive Farm Wife, Wendy Hardknack Farms, Bev Botkin, thank you for coming in. Tanya Shepard, hello, thank you for coming in. Tony with an A.
Yes.
So I gotta ask the thing that is killing me right now. What is that nice little gold shiny thing sitting behind Dale and Lisa?
That is so cool.
Wow, you gonna bigify that?
That would be
might
the.
as well.
Oh yeah, I can. Here you go. Go ahead, Dale. Try it again.
It needs a shelf.
Would you look at that?
There you go.
Remember the music SmackDown champions, Dale and Nana, 9 Acre Family Farms. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a really cute video too, where you guys announced it.
Yes.
Ginger, you and Joey are the best.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Hello, Tiger 454. Thank you for coming in. Oh, and Tiffany has joined us, Mud and Mascara.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello, Tiffany.
We missed you.
Yeah, we actually were fortunate enough to have about an hour-long conversation with her, and she misses everybody. So
Yes, she does.
Seeker.
She does.
Seeker has joined us. Thank you.
Hello, Seeker.
And the purring lady. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Okay,
hello.
Let's get into what our conversation is. We're going to talk about those items that are in our kitchen or pantry that we have to have. Now, none of these items, in theory, are items that can't be done with the best tools we were all given. Okay?
Right.
It just makes life a little easier.
Yes.
Theoretically.
Yes.
Yes, Dale.
I don't know if I can flip a runny egg with my hand in a skillet.
Well, you could. It just wouldn't turn out very well.
It might hurt.
It might hurt, yeah. Big Valley Living has joined us in the chat. Thank you.
Hello, Big Valley Living. Who's that channel? I think they have
Big
something
Valley
about
Living, they said hello.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw out what I have on a list. I didn't ask you guys to write a list or anything. I'm just going to throw it out there, and then we can come back and what else did I forget? Okay. For my kitchen, what works great is having a blender, food processor, which depending on what you're doing could be switched out.
Yeah.
And an immersion blender. Those are for me, and it's more the food processor and the immersion blender than the blender that are important in my kitchen. So then of course a crock pot, those come in handy. A broaster I use quite often. Then I also have my stand mixer. Now you can use regular hand mixer, you can use the old style. You could use the old style, but I prefer my stand mixer. And then, of course, the canner. I use the water bath canner and the pressure canner, but some people also have a steam canner, which I don't, but I know that they use them and they work. Aside from your pots and pans and cookie sheets and things like that, what say you, Ginger?
Well, you took everything. I didn't realize you were going to
Oh,
take
okay.
everything. I kind of,
Okay.
I have 3 favorite, and all of these are tools. Well, actually, I have 3. 2 of the 3 are tools that you can use if you have no electricity. So
Okay.
I do have the old school. Hold it in your hand.
There you
That is
go.
cool.
Yep.
I love those things.
I got the old timey one. And then I love this thing. Now, this is a masher, but look at it. When you mash it, this
I
is
gotta have one of
My
those.
sister-in-law has one of those and swears by it. She loves it. That's
It
That
is
almost
fantastic. This thing
that
is
almost
amazing.
would be the precursor to the Pampered Chef thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The-
I have that too.
I know
That's
you
my
do,
other
but I'm
one.
saying
There's another one for mashed potatoes too.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I like that.
So-
I like that. Well, thank you. And I
Aw,
think that's an important thing to say though, Ginger, is that without power, some of our utensils and equipment
are
have to
useless.
have it.
Ah.
Yep. I see, Joey.
She works good with no electric too, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I
did.
do pretty good with no electricity, yes. And then I have this thing I absolutely love. And I do
Oh, we
love my
love ours.
I would love to get my
I love-
hands on one of those.
Would you now?
I
Would
would.
you know? Would you know?
My location of finding it is out of them right now. So
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, mm.
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 Oh, Seeker says we forgot a notepad for making a list of useful items that you have.
Yeah,
True story.
true,
Yeah.
true. And a pencil.
I seen Renee. Yes, I seen Renee from Pike Creek Farms has joined us, and I thought I seen somebody else. Maybe not. I think I got everybody else.
Hi, Janet.
Where? Oh, yeah, just seen her right there.
That.
Okay. So, Michelle, how about you? Anything
I
you
was
can
trying
think of?
to get JJ to bring me something. Go with Dale and Nana for a minute because I want
Okay.
to play on Ginger's theme about no power.
Okay, Dale and
Show and
Nana.
tell.
How about you guys?
I guess we kind of misunderstood the assignment a little bit because we thought it was stuff that wasn't power needed either. So, yes, the stand mixer, like Tony said,
Pretty much everything you
pretty
two
much
have said.
everything that you two have said, except for going back to that mixer or whatever,
A whisk.
common whisk.
Yep.
And
Whisk.
then I don't know if you guys have ever seen this little mini guy.
Yes, I love those.
Yeah.
I love these 2 things. These two in particular, took my gravy making skills from, oh my gosh, how did Grandma
Oh, yeah.
ever do this? So all of a sudden now I can make like gravy, you know?
In a cast iron skillet, that whisk
Oh,
is
in a cast iron skillet.
Yes.
These 2 are
Yep.
amazing.
We
Mhm.
cook
Well, and the thing I love about if you hold the other whisk up, no, the other one, that one
The
is
regular
that one will
whisk?
fit what I'm saying, but the other one, that's actually a English or a French whisk is what it's called, but it's intended to get in the corners of
Yeah.
your pan. That's why it's made the way it is.
Yes.
So they're nice for that, is what I was trying to get to.
And so
Yeah.
the other thing is I don't know about everyone else, but the whole plastic like spatulas and spoons and all that kind of stuff, I'm over it. Like they get a little bit scorched, then they don't work right, that kind of stuff. So we switched back to the good old wooden spoons,
Yeah.
spatulas, all the.
everything.
Mhm.
It goes right along with our cast iron. Doesn't damage. Even if you have a Teflon style pot, it doesn't
Yeah.
damage it.
Mhm.
Yes, I use those things for whisking eggs also.
Yep.
And then some other items that we had to bring to the party.
Mm.
I don't know why there's this random orange in this. I don't. Anna, you know why there's a random orange?
I'm not sure.
If you only knew.
So Nana said,
Stay
what
tuned
about
to
the
tomorrow.
funnel?
I love
Funnel
that.
Because
the time.
we have to have a funnel because one of Nana's items was also she always has to
I
have.
can't live without my jars.
She can't live without
Yes.
mason jars.
I have to
Canning
have them.
jars. We
Yep.
use them for
Absolutely.
everything here.
Mhm.
Not only canning, we use them for everything.
Drinking
then-
sweet tea.
Leftovers to save space in the fridge too.
Yeah.
Yes. So along with that, I know I kind of feel like we're taking too much time here, but Tony
No.
No,
took a whole bunch of time.
we have an
But
hour.
okay, we're gonna go with the pampered chef theme here.
Yes.
Number one thing, other than the mixing chop.
Yes.
Spoon was a Pampered Chef spoon.
Yeah, this is a pampered chef spoon, but this thing will change your world.
Oh,
How do you get it? How do
Yes.
you get it to separate? I can't get mine to separate.
Hold this.
You just pull it apart.
You go like this.
I did that and it's like stuck. I can't
Well,
get
you
it.
gotta wiggle,
Yeah.
wiggle, wiggle when you get to the
Water.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So,
Thank you.
if you're unfamiliar with what this thing is, you do your liquid measurements on one side,
Turn it over for
you
your
turn it
dry.
over, and then you have dry measuring cups.
That's so cool. I love those.
When
Oh,
you
that's
are
so
in a
Peanut butter.
small space like us,
Yeah.
we look for things like this so it doesn't take up so much room.
Yes.
And we
Yeah.
also have
Look.
the little one for like the teaspoons.
They
and
make a teeny tiny
tablespoons.
one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Oh,
one too.
how cute.
I
That
love
looks like a wonderful
spoons.
that looks like a wonderful device Joey could use out in the mechanic shop to get his
Hey,
antifreeze.
I've
and
used
his
it.
No,
oil.
thank you.
You can measure
You
the
could.
exact amount of engine oil you need to change the engine
There
oil
you
on
go.
your tiller with that also.
Do
Thank
not
you.
encourage that man. Everything will be in his
And then you
shed.
won't have the problem that Tony has. It'll move easy then.
Yes.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Thank
And
you.
never in the kitchen again.
Yeah, right.
So,
Oh,
and then our other thing that we
We use a lot.
must have is the big measuring glass
Yeah.
Yep.
pour
Yep.
container.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
running out of places to put them. I think I have a cupboard.
And another Pampered Chef
cabinet.
one. I
Yeah.
always use the spatulas.
The silicone scrapers.
And they're heat,
Yeah.
yeah, and they're heat resistant, which is really nice too. Because
Yeah.
if you buy one
So
of
that-
your grocery store brands, right, you're gonna
Right. That,
Yes.
And what I was gonna say is what she just did is I like them because they're heat resistant.
Yes.
That is
Mhm.
what the seller on it for me
Yeah.
because this is Patty's mom's. That is
That's
way old
awesome.
school, been
I
used
love it.
quite often. So we moved to new ones. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying using these again.
Yeah.
I
over
love wood spoons
any of the
and
new
spatulas.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I really feel like they're easier to clean than this newfangled stuff.
Yeah.
Well, like this one though, I mean,
Yeah.
you use it after a while, it starts thinning on here, and then you get cracks in it, you know. So,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
love the
Tools
feel
are
of it.
really nice too. The bamboo,
Say
because
that
they
again.
clean up.
Oh yes,
Bamboo, they clean
Yep.
up so easily.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing about any of those types of products, in my opinion, because I love them, I'm a soaker. So when I get done with
Yeah.
something, I usually put it into my measuring cup with hot soapy water. And I always have to remind
Mhm.
myself not to put the wooden things in that
Yep.
soapy water.
yes, yes, yeah. Oh, Rhonda's joined in. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Miss
Hello,
Ron.
Is that it for you guys?
No,
Um,
Michelle hasn't gone yet. And I have one more
No,
thing
no,
when
I
she's
meant
done.
them.
Oh,
Okay.
We follow you.
Okay, go ahead, Michelle.
So in addition to all of your tools that you all have already shared, one of the things that I like to keep, and I like to use this for camping, but also when there's no power, and it's like a food processor. Can you see it?
Yes.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go.
That's awesome.
And this
nice.
little contraption is really handy. Let me tell you, you can mix up a
Yep.
really quick batch of salsa or something.
Yeah.
It'll do cheese. I'm not, I like to grate my cheese by hand anyway. So
Mhm.
And I don't have
Right.
all my things, but also I love this little fella for nuts
Yeah.
and
I
seeds.
love that. I love that.
Yes.
We had one about 20 years ago, and the
Yeah.
outside cracked, and we were never able to fix it. But it's one of the tools that I've had that I wish we still had. I do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
And
love that.
what's funny is that I think I've had this for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can still buy, I tend to wash these things by hand, even though you can do them in the dishwasher. But
Right.
What is it, Michelle?
all of these parts still.
It's
for
a chopper.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
Well,
I,
you
I
have-
just
yeah.
went and grabbed
Flap
mine. I
chop.
love mine.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, so there's
So
that.
I wanna real quick, I want to jump in here. I seen Suburban Hillbilly jumped in, Mimi Dishes, Rhonda, or not Rhonda, Rena LaRue was the other one.
Yes.
And
Hello.
I just seen
Hello.
our Georgia Suburban Homestead hopped in. Thank you everybody for
Yeah.
coming in. We appreciate it.
Hi.
Sorry, Michelle, go ahead.
No problem. I don't have one sitting here, but Suburban Hillbilly did say, did anyone say a good chef's knife and cutting board?
I agree.
Essential
Right.
tools
Yep.
and a way to sharpen that knife as well, whether it's
Yeah.
one of those long,
Yep.
I don't know what they're called, the honing thing,
The
Yeah.
honing
electric
knife
one,
blade, yeah.
whatever. And here we can go to most grocery stores and you can take up to 4 or 5 knives with you, and they'll sharpen them for you in the back while you're shopping for free.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, almost every grocery store in our area.
They let you
Um,
bring weapons in the grocery store? No, I'm kidding.
Well, only old people do it, Ginger. So the young
Yeah.
people don't cook. They don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of knives, Michelle, this is my favorite knife.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
It's the Pampered Chef knife.
Oh.
It's got the sharpener
And
there.
it has the sharpener in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
like
Out of
that
the
as well.
sheath,
I
it's sharpened.
love
It is
it.
my
Yep.
favorite knife.
Oh.
Yep.
That's good.
Because every time you pull it out, you're sharpening it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yep.
So this is
Right.
a handy tool, and I don't know if anybody.
Oh.
Oh,
This
is
called
that a Danish?
whisk. Is that what you're
Yep.
going to do, Ginger?
Oh, that's what she has too. I'll bring
So,
hers up. Yeah.
This whisk is fabulous for bread making. And it doesn't
Bread
look like it would do much, but it is amazing the way that it mixes your dough together.
Cornbread mix, same thing.
Yes.
Because you don't want to
Yes.
mix it too long.
Yep.
Yep.
This
brownie
gets
brownie
it
mix.
mixed
I heard those
fast.
are perfect.
Oh, how funny. And we only
Yeah.
use ours for bread. I use a fork for cornbread, Ginger, because my mom did, and I guess I just can't get over that.
Yeah.
My
No, you can't
other-
get
you guys
around
don't-
the edges. You can with this. Like Tony
That's
was saying
true.
about the wooden thing. You can get those little corners. It's the piggy cutting mat coming across the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
I love it
You
because
guys don't know how much I love garlic, right, Fred?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I
garlic
forgot about
press.
garlic press.
And this is
Yeah.
the best garlic press that has ever been put on the earth.
Yes.
And
Heard.
then this goes along with canning. I do not like the old-fashioned jar lifters because when you're canning by yourself and you're kind of getting into a groove, I
Yep.
never got the hang of the prying that old one apart. I've got to have my spring. So
I do too. Mine is that way as well.
I'm so jealous both of y'all have one of those. I do not own one of those yet, but I've like 4
Yes.
of the old ones, but I've
Yeah.
gotten the expand.
look at your
Contract
fingers. You
expand.
got the
I've
whole thing
got
going
that.
on.
I've got that down pat. But I
Oh
would
my
love to
gosh.
have one of those spring loaded ones.
It's so much easier.
Well, when you're doing a large processing session, your hand does not kill at the end doing that
Mhm.
repetitive motion
Yeah.
like with the spring loaded, like it would for the one you got. Ginger.
Yeah.
And then
I see. Hold on
juice-
just 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I see. Lori Hyman has jumped in. Oh, my whole thing just jumped. Sorry, guys.
Crystal.
I thought I
told
seen
me-
somebody. Annette
Yes.
is in with us. Whole new perspective. Crystal's in with us.
Hey, Miss Crystal.
Uh,
That's going to be tomorrow too, by the way, Crystal, not Tuesday. Everything got switched
Yes.
around, so tomorrow, be
Yep.
on the lookout, Miss Crystal.
yeah.
For what?
Anyway, so hello to everybody. Thank you for coming in. We're not trying to ignore you. We're just trying to get through our list. Dale, we will get to your piggy in just a second.
No,
Michelle,
I was
Go
just
ahead.
joking.
Michelle,
She's
go
just being
ahead.
Goofy.
Well, I like to keep an old fashioned juicer around. I make a lot of dressing with citrus,
Mhm.
and this thing I think I got it at a secondhand store or something, or and they're just kind of cool looking too on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are. They're pretty. That one looks like it's crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's glass and it's got a chip, but I don't care. He's my friend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there you
call him
go.
from now on.
Hello, Christy Baum. Thank you for coming in. Welcome in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there are other tools that I do want to talk about one that I personally regret that we paid money for, and that is a really nice meat slicer. It's like one of those things you might see at the at the deli or something. It's not that big, but for a house it is.
Yeah.
We bought it about 2 months before COVID.
Mhm.
So we were thinking, oh, we'll get a turkey breast on Sunday, or we'll roast something, and then we'll eat that meat all week long for lunch. And once we started working from home, for whatever reason, we don't eat that much lunch anymore. So there it sits collecting dust. I mean, we use it when we make pastrami, but that's only once a year. And it's just to me, it's like a boat anchor. I look at it and I'm like, wow, what could I have stocked the pantry shelves with instead of having that machine up there that's just sitting there? Oh, I could send it to Dale.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll take it too.
Well, Dale, it probably costs as much to ship it to you in Kansas.
Is it what it costs? No kidding.
When you come up this next summer, Michelle, you guys could bring it up to me, and it won't cost you anything in shipping.
What? How pricey? What? I mean, I know it's 2 years ago, and it's probably different because I actually want one.
Yeah.
It was it was on sale at Bass Pro Shop.
Uh-huh.
And so it was like 40% off. And it was about $159.
Okay.
And after tax and all that. I just consider it about a $200 purchase.
Yeah.
And it really would have saved us a ton of money, because when we go to the deli, they charge what, $7.99 to $12.99 a pound to slice your meat for you. And there's I don't like the packaged meat. There are too many nitrates in it, and it just I just don't really like them. I just don't care for them. So that was our idea, but again, we never pull it down to use it. So there it sits.
So Wendy at Hardknack Farms says that she hit the jackpot on Pampered Chef stuff at the thrift store. Someone bought a bunch of it, didn't use it, dropped it off at the thrift, and she loaded up about 3 years ago on all brand new stuff. So
Whoa, that's
you can find it. You can find it at Goodwill stores and stuff once in a while. I got Ginger. You have a lot of cranberry stuff, the cranberry colored stuff from like the early 2000s, which I have a red kitchen, so I love it anyway. And I have found a lot of pieces, and like they're like $4 for something that would, like a covered baker, that would cost you untold what, $50, $100 depending on the size, and you can tell it's never been used. I think people are intimidated by the seasoning of the pan.
And it's not that hard. Really, it's actually, I feel like it's easier than a cast iron pan.
It is easier. Yeah.
So
I'm seeing a couple other things that people are talking about. Air fryer. That's one we didn't talk about.
Someone said that was her worst buy.
And then it was somebody's worst buy. Yeah.
Wow. Now we have the one that we have the pull down air fryer.
Said a vacuum sealer.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
they use ours all the time.
I want to get one of those vacuum sealers that is on Live Life Simple. I think that's his channel name. He's got one that's like a chamber, and you put your food in there.
Oh
and
yeah.
And it just pulls everything together, so you could marinate your meats. Ginger, Joey, when you guys get a deer, flavor in there and seal it up. And then when you pull it out, oh my gosh, it would be so tender. But those are a few $100s. You would have to really be serious about sealing your.
Yeah.
So our good friends that don't have a channel, they are active in other social media quite a bit. They process a lot of chickens as a business, pasture raised chickens. They have a chamber one like you're talking.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a whole new world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is.
It makes a food saver look like a Danish whisk, right?
Yeah.
For a big party.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just awesome.
Mama four boys, thank you for coming in.
Hello.
And I see Mennonite Farmhouse too. Hello.
Hello.
I haven't got down there. I'm trying to. Well, of course, it jumps all over the place, so you got to love
Yes.
that.
Of course. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Please.
Yep. Leanne, thank you for coming in. Mennonite Farmhouse.
Jamie, a dehydrator. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's on my list as well. I wasn't trying to steal all of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, an electric
so-
kettle. Sorry, Tony. For canning.
No, that's actually I never even thought about that as a
Kettle
equipment, but it is. It
Kettle
is.
kitchen.
I
One
use
moment.
it. I just wasn't thinking of it being
Me
for
either until I saw
pantry.
that. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Or hand crank mill for pepper or grains or
Definitely.
you know.
Definitely.
So here's a couple others. Sorry.
Oh, ginger. Yeah. Yep.
Do you know what this is, Dale?
Oh, yeah. Cowboy
Love
coffee
you.
pot.
This here's how you make cowboy coffee.
Percolator.
Yep.
It
We
is the
lived
best
off
coffee.
this thing. We
Yep.
lived off this thing, coffee through this thing in the first 4 months up here. This is how we made our
Right.
coffee. Yep.
Yep.
I love that thing.
So the other things I brought out because I use them quite often, even though not necessarily what it's intended for, it becomes handy in multiple.
Oh, a spider. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Love the
I
spider.
love this thing. And now,
JJ.
okay. So this can be used
I was
so
just
many
gonna grab
different things. It can be used for mashed potatoes. It can be used for cookie dough. It can be used for meatballs. It could be used. I mean, you can use it for so many things. If you make a shepherd pie, use one of these to scoop out your potatoes to put on top.
Oh, nice.
Just throwing it out there. And I would not survive without this.
Yes.
Great.
Mhm. Yeah.
Gotta have it.
There's something no one has
And
mentioned
again-
yet.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
See,
Frank
we
can
really
opener.
like this instead of the
I have
old,
one.
like, cut the lid out of the center of
Mhm.
it, because this is a cut
Yeah.
around the top of it.
Yes.
There's no sharp edges.
There's no sharp edges.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
great. That is great. And up until it needs to be charged, it's wonderful because it doesn't have to be plugged into something, So
Mhm.
that's good.
This
That's
is just a
just
crank.
manual. Yeah. That
Oh,
whole
it's
thing is
manual. Sorry, I
manual.
didn't realize that. No,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's great.
And
And
it's
we have
You guys
one
are all
that
about
go-
no power.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to go get mine, but I've got it looks like a mouse for a computer.
Oh yeah,
You
the
put it
one
on
that goes
top. It's
around.
called a Kitchen Mama. Dude,
Yep.
I
it is a
commented on it.
game
It's on.
changer.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
love that thing.
Jamie's Country Living says tongs. That's one I didn't think about, but
Yeah.
that's a handy tool to have.
Oh,
Yep.
is
Yeah.
that anything like kitchen tweezers that Joey uses to repair
Uh,
carburetors?
Kind
Now,
of.
now.
This is a potato
Wow.
masher.
What is that?
This is a Pampered Chef potato masher. And
Hold on, I'm getting there. There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
How does that work?
you
Yeah.
you seriously just put this in your bowl, or like if you use one of those little steamer look at me. There we go. And you can mash it. And you're like, oh, God, I am so lame. Okay. Anyway, it's easier to do it when I'm looking down and not holding it up in the camera. But anyway, it mashes the potatoes and they're so creamy and it's flexible. Okay. So I really like this. And
okay.
I'm surprised at how creamy the potatoes come out with this. This is
Wow.
one of those tools that I got in a kit. one time, and I was like, I threw it in the drawer. And then I brought it out one time and thought, where have you been all my life? Where?
Right.
Oven
So
mitts.
another thing she brings up is oven mitts. Those
Yeah.
are definitely a need inside,
Yep.
And
So.
good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever had wet hands and put them in a cheap oven mitt and grab that hot pan?
Oh yes.
Oh,
It
my
is not
Oh,
hard
yes.
to do.
No,
No.
it's not. And it takes about 2 to 3 seconds for your brain to register. And
Yes.
then by that time, you have it halfway out of the oven, and you're like, I can't drop it now. I'll just suffer
Exactly.
3rd-degree burns. It's okay.
Exactly.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah. Cast iron cookware is another one that gets brought up. That's nice to have if you have
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wally with that thing. Oh, I'm going to try this.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh,
Mandolin,
Man has the
Great.
new
another one.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we could use
A
that
man-
dough hook for guacamole too. That dough
Yeah.
whisk.
Yeah.
I've never tried it on guacamole. Ah, you opened up a whole new world in my eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna give everyone in chat. You got 1 minute. List one thing that we forgot. Starting now.
Yes. Yes.
Our Georgia suburban homestead. I have a couple drawers full of gadgets. I have no idea what they're for.
And
When we bought the 9 and we moved from a bigger house into the 9, which is of course a smaller house, we literally threw away just
Angel
drawers
paper.
and drawers of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Do you regret any of it?
No, not for an instant.
No.
Because we had all these like cheap, tongs and
Yeah.
stuff that people are like, oh, here, you guys need this, or you got for a present or something, and the thought
Right.
was there and counted, but really it was just so you didn't get rid of it.
You can see he wants to figure out something to use them for, even though he doesn't know what they're actually supposed to be used for. He's trying to figure out a workshop method he can use some of those gadgets.
Hey,
for.
Joey, anytime I can help you facilitate that transition, I am here to help you, my friend.
Oh, don't encourage him.
And I'm seeing Vitamix
All
in
right.
there a lot.
Yeah.
Crock
I'm going to
pot.
go through the list here in just a second.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so I'll start back at the top of the list just real quick. Some of these things we have mentioned already, but ladles and strainers, tea kettle, meat slicer, pens, Dark Lord minute,
Oh, pestle. Yes. Mother and pestle.
apron,
Definitely.
hamburger masher, wood utensils. We talked about those.
Mm-hmm.
Vitamix, spatula. Why are we whispering?
Definitely the pressure canner, Leanne. We
Yeah.
just bought ours a few years ago, and I love canning my own food.
Oh, Porter and Bestel.
Yeah. You want to try that again, Tony? You were close.
Mortar and pestle.
Yes. Miss Crystal brought this one up. Mine
Yep.
currently has
Fly
egg
swatter,
shell in it.
fly
I agree
swatter,
with the fly swatter.
thermometer.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Gravy whisk we talked about, ladles for canning soups, gravies, etc. Stoneware, Instapot, cutting board, measuring spoons, crock pot, good set of knives, knife sharpener, bowls with lids, pestle, I see that, hamburger masher all the time, pressure canner, dish towels, skewers, a wife to do the cooking, Seeker says.
You can cook.
Antibiotic sponges, they never smell. The bubbler, as Mouse Toast says, the Pokey Joe. Joey in a jar, Dark Lord minute requested.
Yeah. Yes. Gotta have that in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I see that Ginger uses loofahs. Yep. I'm not a sponge fan.
I cut them like right here. And then I'll just take that part, and because it has a little bit of grit to it, but it's super safe for either Teflon or cast iron. And you can just scrub those bits off, and you see how aerated it is. Well, aerated it is, dries fast.
Yeah,
It doesn't sour.
I want to grow some of those.
Yeah,
I had some seeds a few years ago, but I think they're expired now.
I wouldn't discount them. I mean, I would maybe buy a new set, just a new pack, just to back it up. But I wouldn't discount them. But I will tell you the one thing: they like hot weather. So
well, that would be here. We got up to 116 last summer.
Well, I mean, don't plant them in a start and then move them. They're persnickety.
Oh no, don't go straight into the ground.
Direct when it's hot. Don't start them and then try to do it, as the nights get hotter.
Gotcha.
Wait till it gets hot, because if not, you're going to think they died, and then they're going to go have a little growth spurt, and then they'll die. They'll stop. They'll literally lock it up.
Oh, wow.
No, waiting for it to warm up. And then all of a sudden, when it gets really hot, they just go bonsai crazy.
So I'll just put them in June then. I'll just put them in.
Simply Jan gave me a bunch of seeds, of loofah seeds. Simply Jan gave me a bunch of loofah seeds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to figure out when to plant them. So when you plant them, you just want to leave them alone. Don't
yeah, I mean, I let nature take care of those. They were in loofah land. I did not water them very much. I mean, I watered them to kind of get them to start, but beyond that, I let the good Lord above take care of them. And if you saw the container I have over here, I'll show you.
Well, bless your pea picking heart.
You got a lot of them.
Don't drop that.
Yeah, no, that's a whole bunch. Yeah, that's everything that was left from last year that I didn't give away to friends, the kids. I almost thought it was falling. Friends, kids, gifts. Yeah, that's what I have left. And I've cut some, when they kind of get worn out a little bit, I'll cut another. That's why this one's so short, because it's had a couple places cut off already and used, but they last a good long time.
So once you get them to that point, then you don't have to worry about them degrading, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
No, these are last year's. And as soon as I cleaned them and dried them and everything, I put them in that container. They've been in here ever since then. They're like a little, ornamental decorative thing right now. And I just go pull out a sponge.
I seen Feathered Friends Homestead joined us. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So can you guys think of anything else that we missed?
You gotta have a cordless drill.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Now that's thinking with your noggin.
Oh my word.
Oh, the Joy of Cooking cookbook. Yes.
Yes.
I think we all need to have some really
rolling
good
pin. Deb R just said rolling pin.
Yes, a rolling pin.
That's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
A good bottle of liquor, it is handy for cooking. So I agree.
I'll give to that.
Yeah.
First aid kit and fire extinguisher. That's a good good one that we didn't talk about. Gloves in case you need them for certain things.
Yes.
Yeah. No, all of it is.
I'm sorry, dish towels.
Oh,
I gotta say,
somebody else said that. Yeah.
6 dozen flour sackcloths in various, disrepair, whatever. But I use them for everything, and I like them because you can bleach them out. And I use those to sift food and drain things. So, and then you can just throw them in all by themselves, wash them with some bleach, and you always know that you have dedicated towels for your cooking and cleaning up. So,
And I think I heard you say in
So-
a video, don't use fabric softener.
Never use fabric. Right. We use something. We don't even use a scented laundry soap.
Yeah.
So everything that goes in the kitchen or the bathroom for us does not get any kind of softener.
Yeah.
It's easier that way.
Yeah.
And please wash your kitchen towels separately from all other clothing. Kind of
Angela, Inquisitive Farm Wife, says my great grandmother said rolling pins were for keeping your man in line.
Hey, you get a twofer out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
It works.
It's
Or
a
a good
win.
cast iron pan.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Yep.
I just want to make sure I get this information out. Next week, we're going to talk about aging in your pantry. What happens when what you started is no longer the reality you're in because of getting older, the kids have moved on, the adjustment you need to make and consider when you're looking at those types of things.
Mhm.
Topic, Tony.
The other thing is,
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
Really good topic.
I think it is. I think it's one that we need to hit.
Health changes.
Yeah.
And then,
Heart
health
pull.
changes, anything that fits into that. Now, aging doesn't have to be just the age. It could be your body's different or our situation is different or whatever that might be. So,
Taste buds change.
it'll be something.
Yeah.
Taste buds change. And that's something that's a reality for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, I seen Jerry
Yep.
had popped in here too. Hello, Jerry or Susan or both.
Yeah.
What
Hello.
I did want to also bring up is next week we have our pantry $5 challenge revisit, and I'm gonna move that back to Fridays. I hope that's okay with everybody because that gives us 2 hours if we need an hour and a half, 2 hours to have that conversation. And I just feel like we get squished in on Sundays trying to hurry and race through it real quick. So
I love these Sunday chats, though. I just love these Sunday chats.
oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I like them. Yep.
Tiger 454 said y'all are making my kitchen list grow. You
Nothing
definitely
wrong with
want
that.
one of these. I love
No,
it.
I just recently got one of those, Ginger, and it is.
Love 'em.
I haven't even used it yet, but I'm so happy to know that I have it.
I have no idea how old this thing is, but I'm going to tell you right now, that wheel just spins. I could almost turn it with one hand. I mean,
I
with
have
one.
a neighbor who's really good with old stuff, and she said that that's like a Bakelite handle, I think. And she said that those are the best ones out there. So you got
Yes.
yourself a good one.
Yes, they have the ones where the handle is straight across the top and you hold it like this.
That's
That
not
tends to give you a little more of a relaxed stance, if you will,
Right.
when you're using it. So it's a little bit better.
Also a corkscrew is a needed utensil. That's something we didn't think about.
Yeah.
What do you use that for?
What?
A corkscrew.
You got to pull this cork out of the wine bottle if you cook with wine,
Yeah.
or drink with wine, or
drink wine while you're cooking.
right,
a little in
or
the car,
an
a little in
intruder
the
weapon.
We just don't. We've
Take
never
your
had.
Post-it note.
Washington.
We don't
Take
use
your
wine.
post.
So I just didn't know what else.
You can take your Post-it notes and turn the screw into the wall and hold it there for you.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see your kitchen tour, Tony.
Yes.
Always said to
That's
plug a
fun.
tire.
Yeah,
Drilling a hole to plant seeds. That's actually a
Yeah.
really good idea.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
So Jerry had asked what time on Friday. It's my late night, which is 9 p.m. Pacific time. So,
It's 11.
and then
our
on
time.
Tuesdays we have game night.
Midnight Georgia time.
It sounds like a song, Ginger.
We're not living on Georgia time.
No, you're not. I am.
All right. Well, anything else you guys want to throw into that we hadn't talked about?
Well, actually, our Georgia Suburban Homestead just was just talking about the hand crank meat grinder. So for years, in fact, we still got it around here, but I didn't want to dig it out. That's what we used here. We processed a lot of deer ourselves, and
Right.
our kiddos. I mean, you'd put a kiddo there with a bowl of meat and tell them to get after it. I mean, and when they started whining, how bad do you guys like hamburgers? You know,
There you go.
because if you're not willing to run it, we're not going to have hamburger. You know.
Yep.
But it was very effective. It was very budget friendly. You know, you could go to the grocery store at that time. You know, there was always specials on some kind of roast that was the end of the week, you know, or whatever at the grocery store that they had marked down. You could buy one of those roasts, process it through that hand grinder, and then have hamburger for that week. You know?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Fresh ground hamburger. We got one too. I want to say we got ours at Tractor Supply, maybe, or maybe it was I don't remember. I don't remember now. But they carry them everywhere.
There's too many of you that are. There's too many of you residing in Georgia on here right now.
I know we represent now. Mud Mascara's in Georgia. I'm in Georgia.
Our Georgia Suburban Homestead.
Yes, our Georgia's Suburban Homestead. Suburban Hillbilly is in Georgia. Derek Fowler is in Georgia. The Keterific Journey with Mike is in Georgia.
6 Acre Farms.
Yep. There's a whole bunch of us here in Georgia that have YouTube channels. It's awesome.
that typically and generally have not all met together.
No. And I keep saying we've got to arrange a E-range.
E-range.
Word?
I know that's
not
a
Georgian
That's
word.
a Georgian word right there. E-range.
Yep.
We got an E-range.
We got to E-range our K-Row meeting.
Tony.
It is K-Row, okay? I don't care what you say. It's K-Row. It's not Caro. We're not fancy pants around here.
I am not even going down that road with you.
Too. Wendy at Hardneck Farm said digging for health. She's in Georgia also. Andrea and her husband Mike. They're in Georgia. There is a poop ton. I won't say the bad word. There's a poop ton.
Well, it's not in the first 7 seconds, so you're okay.
It's Sunday, and I already watched Dale's devotional today, so I'm trying to watch my mouth.
I like this.
K-Row and Oakry.
Oakry.
Is that spelled E-range?
E-range.
No, E-range. E-range. But you're very close, Jerry.
That's hilarious.
K-Row and Oakry. Yes, Suburban Hillbilly. That's how you say it. That's how
the purring lady. It. No highfalutin talking.
That's right.
I like our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Cussing is good for the soul.
Yes. Makes you feel better for a couple seconds. That at least
you gotta let one rip and then just move on.
Yes, because when you're going poop, it just doesn't feel the same, as
I don't say poop. I say cock-a-doodie.
Yeah, and boy.
Dirty bird.
What?
Nina and Boyce, hello.
I didn't see them. They snuck it in.
They snuck in.
Nice.
Hey Tony, on Tuesday, don't we have like a 6-way tie or something for the music?
6-way tie.
So Tuesday is the first night of 3 of the playoffs for Remember the Music, which includes this week will include Big Valley Living. It will include Rooted in Texas. It will include that gentleman from down in Georgia, Mr. Derek Fowler.
Fella.
Fowler.
You sound
And
like
it
Tom
also
Hanks.
includes.
What was that?
I
The
don't
Green
sound
Mile?
nothing like Tom Hanks.
In the Green Mile. You know, when he was.
He's not in there.
In the Green Mile.
Tom
yeah.
Hanks. Oh, Tom Hanks. I thought you said Tom Cruise. Sorry.
No, Tom Hanks is the main.
I was like,
lead
he's not in
character.
it.
I like the main character of that show.
Yes.
I know. I messed it
Awesome.
up. I'm sorry.
Awesome movie. Awesome movie. I love that movie.
Anyway, so we also have Wendy from Hardneck Farms who's going to be in on that one. And then the following Tuesday so the winner of that will move on to the 28th. So then the 21st, we have Angela, the Inquisitive Farm Wife, Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse, Chuck from Life with Belinda and Chuck, and Ginger and Joey from Not for Nothing Homestead. The winner from that one and the winner from this coming Tuesdays will then play off against Tom, Garvey, Keto Cook, and Lisa and Dale, 9 Acre Family Farms for the finale.
Nice.
This is going to be good.
Good luck to all of you.
I'm scared of Tina.
Tina.
Tina?
Why did I say Tina?
There's no Tina. Wendy. Wendy's who you're afraid of.
Tina.
Yes.
I'm not good.
There you go. Kettle Kitchen. Give up on your southern accent. It's worse than Ginger's Italian.
I know it is, isn't it? And I guess I'm hurting Jerry's ears with all of my southern talk. Or maybe it's the cussing he's talking about. I'm not sure.
Well, the good thing is for you guys all is that Rooted in Texas and Mennonite Farmhouse, they're scared just as well. So
no.
Oh my gosh, Leanne, seriously? You're like the music whisperer. I do not know that you know all these songs.
I ain't scared.
Yeah.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Angela, you're right.
Dale, did you have something to show off?
I love that.
Bring it on, Tom, and
Two-time.
whoever makes it up through the ranks.
he said, "You're not taking my trophy. It's got my
This
name
is
on
mine.
it. It's got my name on it."
This is the closest thing to a music award I've ever had in my life. Will I ever have?
I told him that's our version of the YouTube Grammy.
Yes.
I love that. I lettered in high school for marching band. They considered it a sport.
Yep.
That's awesome.
They do.
Oh, goodness.
All right, guys. Well, we're here at 53 minutes, so I think we'll call it good. I want to thank everybody for coming in that was in chat.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Lots of
anybody
people.
that modded. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you to you guys for being up here. Greatly appreciated.
Yep.
All right.
You were very
you guys
welcome.
have a wonderful day, and we'll see you Tuesday, Friday, and next Sunday.
Yes.
Woo.
Sounds good.
That'll be awesome.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and Thursday night, too. Don't forget Thursday night game night
Game
over
night.
at 9 Acre
Yeah.
Family Farm.
Yes.
I need to go watch. I've missed 2 of them in a row, and I'm telling you, it's killing me.
So much fun.
I'm in a
so
binge.
Oh, hello, Glenda. Grayson Fire just popped in.
Hi,
And
Linda.
So did Bev Botkin.
Bev's been in, actually.
Oh, has she? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see her earlier. Okay.
Nope.
Well,
All right.
maybe I
Night,
can
guys.
make the
See you later.
Bye, ya.
bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great week.